In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right.
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the opera house. And be quick about it.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
mine. And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched.
So is
We'll
mine.
need to find another way up.
Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against
I already have.
and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mole hath sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
We may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. If I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end of partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, my observation is right.
Ha!
We get the searches on board.
Woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our evening on. The very light you cheat when those cheats fall. She tricks us of our money with her heart. Woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught the evening on. The very light you cheat when those cheats call. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. Order like this finite, we round for pride and practice every sport to brighten hearts. She's above like law, or what by high, and here it must be feeding to our hearts. For her like wolves by hearts, we round for pride and practice of love like law are one by eyes, and you it must be taken to our
Stage fright.
Don't charge a bit when you cheat.
But make haste and you get boy, and let me friends know what I intend. For I love to make them easy one way or another.
Penitence may break his spirit. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, but 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
please! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I searched. Any weapons? I beg your pardon. Patience, please! Peace, friends. There is no danger. Peace, friends. There is no danger. What are those men doing in there? Order! We must have order! Peace, friends. There is no danger. Imbecile! Where are you? I'm searching over here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
And how?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Some fresh air might do me good.
And then, all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So, and here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Anoint him with the oil of gladness already. I want my money.
Look at how he bumbles about. Pathetic. Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, Vance, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain! And to hell with you, Mills! Whose side do you on, anyway?
Give him a...
Finish the hotty-dotty!
I'm ready to go again if
This
you
is
are.
unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
He's thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.